incredible video of a rescue mission in Midtown. We showed you this live on the air on CBS 46 News at noon.
A parking garage collapsed, leaving several construction workers trapped inside. Today, Chopper 46 caught the moment. Firefighters pulled an injured worker from the rubble. The parking garage was under construction. It is located on West Peachtree Street, right across from Emory University Hospital.
There are reports of several injuries, but it's not clear yet how serious they are. Right now, that scene is still very active.
Tonight, CBS 46 has full team coverage. Our Sally Sears learning more about the project itself and what went wrong. But first, let's start with CBS 46's Bobeth Yates. Bobeth, is anyone still trapped inside that rubble?
Well, Sean, no, their building has been completely cleared out. In fact, fire crews we spoke to, the deputy chief we spoke to, he says he praised their crew's efforts to quickly get the one person that was trapped under the rubble out and on his way to the hospital. It was a heroic rescue that took the collaboration of construction workers and emergency responders.
We used the crane operator, who was operating blind, going with what we had asked him to do: move left, move right, lower.
Atlanta Fire and Rescue Deputy Chief Glenn Riley says a construction worker was trapped after a concrete pillar holding up the 11th floor of the parking deck at the intersection of Linden and Spring failed. It caused a portion of the 11th floor to fall onto the 10th floor.
The way the structure is built, it sits on pillows that juts out and the floor sits on that. The system collapsed on the panel. Broke on the panel and collapsed.
5 people were hurt in total. 4 had just minor injuries and were able to walk off site on their own. But the 5th person was trapped under the rubble for about 30 minutes.
It's a real awesome job to know that the kind of rigging that it requires, that our members don't get hurt going in and finish collapsing the building. And I think they did an awesome job on that.
Now I want to give you guys just a bit of perspective of exactly what they're talking about when they said it failed. Now we're looking at this pillar right here. If you look at the top of it, how it goes out into a V shape, well, a portion of that V shape is what's holding up that floor. So it fell, bringing down the 11th floor, coming down onto the 10th floor when those workers were standing there working. Now I'll send it over to Sally, who has more details about the project and what went wrong.